video of Aaron Laine. We started our travels out of Cincinnati, Ohio. Brace yourself for Aaron Laine. It was a fun morning while Ariel watched Lord of the Rings, and I guess I thought it was Star Wars, and she got pretty angry.
Star Wars, and apparently it's Lord of the Rings, not Star Wars. Gandalf just did the "You shall not pass." Lord of the Rings, bro. It's okay.
Ariel is kind of a die-hard fan, I guess you could call her, or something like that.
It's the best part! Look, they're crying. Their hearts are broken.
Aaron Laine is super cool, and when I got there, the radio station was absolutely amazing and fun to look at. This is a video of basically a tour of the building that we were in and all the different radio stations that were actually recording in this building during the week.
Hang on, so if somebody's gonna show up, let me know. Oh, this is a nice little area. Huh?
My mom's not gonna believe me.
Really? Somebody doesn't know that I can. Okay, I got my camera in here. Oh, this is cool. Look at this, guys.
So this, I'm actually on right now. Let's see. Everybody in Titanium and I Speak. It's just a promo, they call it. We talk about Halloween, which people are able to go down there,
I've heard
trick
about
or
that.
treat, and get some passes for IHOP. You know, this is a very families with kids based station. It's what we call adult contemporary. So it'll play like hits from the 80s, 90s, and current stuff. No hip hop, but it has a very strong listener base. I think they average about 500,000 people a week, and then during Christmas time it goes up to 1 million.
Okay.
Or it's either it's 1.2 million or something
That's
like that.
awesome.
But yeah, they do all sorts of stuff in here. Usually there's more furniture, but we've been having high school cheerleaders come in to do cheers.
That's
They can win
awesome.
a trophy and $1,000.
As you can see, I obviously felt blessed to be in such a radio station's presence. This is something very important to me and near and dear to my heart to talk about.
I know, I'm gonna look at your mother.
They always try to tell you that if you're a felon or you've been in trouble that you can't find a good job and go on and do something big with your life. It's really not true. As you can see here, a lot of these people have moved on to amazing opportunities after they got clean and sober with their lives.
So this is our rock station. It is a direct competitor to a station that's been around for many years, very popular, called WEBN, but we are better. I got the opportunity to work with this is a place I got my first chance to go on air, which is really exciting.
Okay, cool.
And more in lines with my personality, because I can say all sorts of insane shit. I also do Warm 98, but I have to like talk about my kids, and I talk about
Right.
this. This one's obviously a lot looser. You know, once again, just kind of, you just notice just in terms of, what's that? Yeah, probably it. Yes, it is. So we get all sorts of swag sent to us from all sorts of places.
Swag.
All the time. Like,
Amazing.
you know, we rarely pay for stuff.
Obviously, Aaron Laine was doing a great job at what he does. He was really funny and fun to be around. Also, my friends were kind of a pain in the butt, but they did their job as well.
I stayed right put for the keyboard.
I had to take a wizard.
Oh my
Because
god. he
without
was.
that, it doesn't get played. And these are the last two. This is country. We just went through a rebranding on this. Was Nash, now it's Cat Country 94.1. It's another station I get the opportunity to be on, which is really cool. Because I'm a fan of all music genres. And I'm on here on Sunday nights. So it's kind of cool. I mean, you see it's kind of more bare bones in here, but because we're going through a rebranding, they took everything out and they're putting stuff in.
How long have you been doing this?
For, let's see, I just celebrated a year in the industry on air, but I interned for 8 months prior to that, so almost 2 years.
Awesome. That's
Yeah,
amazing.
it's amazing to think, like, you know, to be my age and have these opportunities. You know, I interned for 8 months at 36 years old. Who the hell does that?
Hey,
But I really wanted to
it's really
do it.
not that old.
No,
Yeah,
but
it's
still
not.
to intern
But,
and
right.
have kids and everything
As you
too.
think though, as a young adult, you always think once you pass 25, you're like too old for anything.
Correct.
I hear that
This
a
is the
lot.
last station. This is a classic rock station. A show called Bob and Tom is syndicated through here. It's very popular amongst 35 and 55-year-olds. And that's like we consider radio royalty to work with this station. So this is really cool. But as I said, each one has a different feel. And then, where you and I will be recording each one. Well, there's 5 different stations in the building and production studios.
Are they usually like this all over the place, like our more than one radio station? in
Yes.
one building?
Yeah,
that's
because it's
amazing.
owned by our parent company. So, where you and I will be today. This is where you and I will record.
Oh,
with
we're
you
on
here.
recording.
Yep.
Cool beans.
So,
So, Aaron and I will be recording some of my story, what I have to share in here.
yes, it'll be a lot of fun. So we're going to jump into that in a little bit. You two are more than welcome. Like you can hang out right there, to, like outside
Yeah.
the door.
All right.
Yeah, we're not gonna.
Here I am in the studio with Aaron Laine. This is super cool. I get to talk into a microphone.
Oh, because I'll be burning up.
It's all right. Oh, wish I had time to do my hair, but I didn't. So this is the studio. Look at me in here. I look like a Breaking Chains person. I'm so excited to be here. This is awesome. This is super exciting, guys. Thank you for supporting me. I would not be in a position like this without the support I've had over the last, 4 months, 3 months? I don't even think it's been 4 months, but I love you guys. Wish me luck in this recording. Tell me what you want to happen with your show and
Really?
what you've been putting into it.
Wow. So I think that the main thing that I want with this show is just to really share stories of success for people in recovery. The idea that constantly in the news we hear negative stories about people overdosing and children displaced in the system, and I want to offset that. That's the goal. The goal is to say that we can recover, that we do change, and to provide people with different paths to recovery, because it's not just AA, it's not just NA, it's not just celebrate recovery or God or whatever, but there's so many different ways that people can change their lives. And if I can embrace those and share those with the world, one, it keeps me going. Secondly, it's going to help somebody else, and the rest is really history from that. So the goal is just to get more and more amazing stories from people who change their lives. I like the insanity of our the addiction and what we're willing to do to get high, and how people's moment of clarities can turn their lives around completely. So that's kind of the gist of what I do with Tragedy to Triumph.
Yes, I love it. I 100% agree with you. I'm excited to be here, and I think that what you're doing is absolutely amazing. And I think that it's people like us that we, get together with other people like us, and
Yeah,
that's actually what helps us help people. Is because I get with you, you get with me, then we end up, spreading the word to more people, and more people hear it, and more people get clean, and then they become one of ours, helping with the community.
Exactly.
And it's really just a matter of linking up and helping each other for all the right reasons. So I really, really, really love what you're doing. I think you're doing an amazing job, and I'm so, so, so blessed to be here. Thank you.
It's gonna be a lot of fun. And it's a good
It's
thing.
always fun. I just love talking. If I can talk.
So you're a good company.
Egotistical
I was just telling
person,
right.
I'm
I was just
happy.
telling them outside. I was like, we'll see how this goes, because I love talking probably just as much, maybe.
That's all right. I talked for over 3 hours on recording, and of course I got a couple thousand selfies. Ariel and Tyler literally waited the whole time with no complaints. It was pretty cool. I then had to insert myself and get my own footage for my page,
What's up?
Breaking
We've
Chains.
finished our nice radio cast here, and I just
Yeah.
have a question for you. So, if you had any advice for my
Right.
should I look at you? So,
No,
if
you're
you have
fine.
any advice for the followers, or for the people struggling, or for those obviously in addiction and in recovery, what would you say to them? What advice do you have to them? 'Cause
You
I
don't
just
know
answered.
shit.
You don't.
No, that's
All
the
right.
thing. Like, none of us, I know, I think it's important, one, to always be a work in progress. Something that I've learned in this is that I don't know everything. And so I meant that passionately, and to say that there's a lot of different paths to recovery as well. What may work for you doesn't always work for somebody else, and what works for someone else may not work for you. But the only way to find that out is to put your best foot forward and try different things. Talk to people, be honest, be transparent, because that's helped me dramatically. I know it's helped Bree tremendously, and a lot of my friends. And the other thing is, it always scares me to death, is that don't think that you got another one in you, especially if you've been clean for a bit, especially with the drugs that are out today, the amount of people I've talked to, that there's such a high probability of losing your life. And you can take it from someone like myself and Bree, whose platform talking about her sister and things like, this is a real thing, and we're tired of losing people. So
Yeah, I definitely agree with you there, Aaron. I mean, if you could tell them what's really helped you in your recovery,
Okay.
just one big asset to your recovery,
One
what would
big-
it be?
One would.
Or maybe 2 or 3, whatever you want to talk about, so we get a couple minutes on my phone. But no, I'm just kidding.
Okay. I think the biggest thing for me was to recognize that I have value.
Yeah.
And that I am priceless, and that you are priceless. And if I can do it, then so can you. Then millions of other people could change their lives, and so can you. And that's what was my defining factor: being priceless, having value.
Very true. Very true. That's good. That's great. Yeah. I'm gonna be on Aaron's podcast
Yes.
called Try It or
Oh, you-
Tragedy to Try.
You just did it. It's called Tragedy to Triumph.
I know that.
Bad decisions make awesome stories. That's the new tagline I'm going with. Available everywhere. Just search Tragedy to Triumph. Facebook.
So whenever it comes up, I'll obviously post it on the page, but it's really cool. Go follow him. Go follow him. His
Yeah,
name is Aaron Laine, and it's Tragedy to Triumph is the name of the podcast. It has a lot of streamers. He's very big in this area of Cincinnati, and he's doing a very great job. I can't talk today, so if you follow
She's
me,
talked for
please
3
follow
hours
him.
straight. Now she does.
Yeah, but he's a great guy. Thank you guys for watching, and hopefully I'm gonna do like an interview with him on Skype, and I will post that in the near future. Thank
We
you.
should. Let's do it.
That's
Do big
fine.
things.
Do big things. You'll get to.
That's my tagline. Oh, and I'm trademarked now too. Which is
Are you
important.
really?
Yes,
Oh,
trademarked.
that's
So anything
awesome.
I post is intellectual property now.
Oh, I should remember that, right?
Yeah.
Recovery is absolutely amazing, and you can do anything you put your mind to. It's not just a cliche, it's absolutely true. And these people that I meet up with are living proof that recovery is real. Stop doubting yourself. Take the step today to find your own true freedom, because it exists inside you and it's never left. You're the one stopping it from coming out.
So I'm finally leaving. It was a nice long time in there. That's all right. I'm gonna go look out the big windows, okay? I'm gonna go take a look at those big windows real quick. I want to look at the view. Where's the view? This is a nice little. Ooh, maybe that's a better spot. This is Cincinnati. So I'm going to head down to Sydney, Ohio now. Had a great time. This was fun.
I enjoyed creeping around the building, which is exactly what I was told not to do, and I kind of forgot towards the end, but at least I got to see an amazing building and amazing people and amazing everything. Adventure! It sure was an adventure, Ariel. It was definitely the most fun I think we've all had in at least the last 5 years, considering Ariel and I grew up together in high school. It was nice to be able to take her somewhere outside of New York State with me.
All right, you ready, Freddie? All right. Thanks, guys, for watching.
After we went home, I stopped and saw my good friend Krista, and then I stopped.
I love breaking chains, and this is going in my video.
I'm done with you. I'm done. Okay, I'm done. You can stop.
Fan page. Krista Elliott is alive and well. Get some pictures of her,
Alive
please.
and well.
You look great. You look fine.
The last time I saw Krista Elliott, we were all over the place in Florida.
What's up?
The video is now over. Hit subscribe and like and share this video because you guys love breaking chains and you love watching us be stupid at the end. Have a good night, everyone.